you for coming and joining me on my channel Artful Stampin with Ruth. This is where you'll find lots of inspiration for paper crafting, and apparently fuzzy hair today. Didn't even notice, sorry. Bit wafty wafty. Anyway, welcome if you're watching this on the replay as well. Great to have your company. So I was going through some of my old stamped one sheet wonders because I thought it'd be nice to do some techniques around how to use them up. I know some of you have tried doing your own, and so it would be good to kind of go ahead and do that. Just going to check my settings, make sure everything is, I think it's all right. Yes, all good. Okay, right. I'm going to go and find my desk view. Hope you guys are well. And let's just find it. There we go. I can't see anybody in the chat right now, but I'm sure you'll be here soon. There we go. Yes, so the other technique we're going to do is look at, oops, sorry, desk view, up and coming. Bear with. Hold on. There we go. There it is. All right, here we go. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Rose. Lovely to see you. All right, so here we've got some stamped one sheet wonders from bygone years, and we're going back quite a few years here. And I've also got out, I've been cutting out some leaves, which I will show you in a minute. And I've also cut out a number of these from Basic White and Very Vanilla, ready to use, ready to stamp on, because I'm going to try out a little technique with you using the artistically inked dies. Now I know that these do have dies to go with them, but sometimes I find the idea of lining things up and trying to cut them out in the machine just a bit too much. It's not that I can't do it and I won't do it, it's just that sometimes I'm not in the mood to do it. So I wanted to go through that with you. Then the other idea I had was the idea of stamping rays of light in a darker colour over the top of something quite bright, and just to see how that would turn out. So I'm gonna try that too. So I think I'm going to try that. Oh, let's look at this piece of paper. So this is something that I would have stamped a while back. You can see the stamp set is retired, so this is going back a while. Hi, Valerie. Hi. Oh, I've said hello to Margaret and Rose. Hello. All right. Now I'm just thinking, did I share this video out properly? Because we normally have a few more people in here, or maybe it's because I'm early for once. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, no, I think I have shared it out all to the right places. I think I have. Just going to check. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, I'm just going to quickly post it onto Artful Stampin Space, because I think I forgot to post it on there. All right, so I'm just cutting down my piece of DSP so to a size that I know will fit one of my card bases. This is a standard card size that I cut for, and basically it's quarter of the sizes that we use in the UK. So, sorry, the card size we use in the UK in a quarter. Hope that makes sense. Right, and I'm going to just grab rays of light. Now, just remember that this actually might not be big enough. I may have to cut this down a bit further. But anyway, we will see. We will see. And yes, don't adjust your sets. I have cut this stamp set up. It is not meant to be like this. It doesn't come like this. This is just the way I find it more useful to use. So I'm just going to piece it all back again, because I actually want to use it whole at the moment for once. So just squeezing them all together like so. I'm going to get this one and push that in. There we go. Push it down. Okay, and push that down really far as well. So as I said, I wanted to stamp this in quite a dark colour, and I am wondering whether to go with Pebbled Path actually, because it's probably the darkest grey that we have. Hi Georgiana, hi Heather, hi Marilyn, hi Elaine. Oh good, I'm glad it's nice and early, a bit earlier for you Heather. Alright, so I'm going to ink up my stamp here, and I'm doing the ink to stamp technique where you just put the ink pad directly to the ink pad, the stamp, and I'm just going to move over my, just making sure I've got a clear space, because I'm actually going to use my grid paper in a second to help me. So what I'm going to do is take the piece that I want stamped, lay it over the top like so, and take that half piece of grid paper and lay it over the top and then push down. Now when you do this, it's good to just keep one hand on your work the whole time, because if you move both your hands, you're actually likely to move the paper underneath. So it's best to keep one hand in position and one hand to do the rubbing, and then swap over. Okay, so let's see how that has turned out. There we go. Okay, so that is kind of what I wanted, to have those rays of light, darkness radiating, but then have that lovely bright kind of colour underneath. So that's that. I might just try that now with even a lighter grey. I'm going to try with basic grey this time. Obviously I do need to clean off my stamp before we do that. Oh, I think I missed, something happened here. I didn't quite get the ink transfer on part of it. Let's try that again. So this is now basic grey. Hello Janine. Hi Shaz. Oh, you didn't get a notification? Ah, okay. Oh, that's a bit weird. I wonder if that's why there's not so many people here. I could maybe send it back out, send it out again. I could try doing that. I'll just do this first and then maybe have a go doing that in a second. Oh, Sheila got hers. Okay. Thanks, Sheila. Hi, Jen. Oh, that feels like it's actually darker. That's interesting. Well, we'll wait for it to calm down and then we'll go from there. Should we go lighter? We'll see what happens when we go a bit lighter. I just need to cut another piece out there. Oh, let's go with this one. So this is one that I did a while back as well. This is with the flower from a stamp set called Floral Essence, which I loved using. Right, let's go to Smoky Slate then. I guess I just thought Pebbled Path was darker than Basic Grey. Maybe it isn't. Think which way around I want this. I don't think it matters greatly. You didn't get yours yesterday, Janine. Oh, that's a bit interesting, where you can actually see some of the colour through. Should we do that one again? I'm just going to make a few of these because I'm going to then get on and make some flowers. Jan says, I was cleaning my sewing room yesterday and lost track of time. Wow, yes. That's because you know, we know how cavernous your sewing room is, Miss Jan. All right, let's put this aside for a second then and get on and do some decorating. So as I said, I've grabbed I pre-cut some of these pieces from the tree rings die set. I think we want basic white to start, so I'll put the vanilla ones away. I'm going to sit down now as well. Right, I need the artistically inked stamp set. And I need this big one here. Oh, thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Right, let's have a look at the colours that are on here then. I do fancy doing something pinky. Right, so what I was going to do was get shapes that are concentric-ish, and I'm going to be, I don't know how to do that one on that one. Make some of these. I want to make some little flowers. Okay, I think you kind of can see where I'm going roughly with this. Yep, that's the same size. So let's move all the smaller pieces off, because I might use a rose stamp for that. Get out the bubble bath, I think, and ooh, a bit of flirty. Should we try that? Go for the bubble bath first. Okay, so those are all the second layers. So these are all the first layers. So okay, there we go. Hi Judy. Hi Georgiana. Hi Cindy. Right, so for these bigger ones, I have to kind of do 2 lots, I think, of stamping. That's okay. It's just about getting that lovely texture on there. There we go. And a little bit of flirty flamingo. around. Oh, yay. Fun. So who has this die set? This came out in the mini catalogue last year. It's got a fabulous kind of like woodsy feel to it. It has a die set that goes with it, and it's got some adorable little mushrooms in the stamp set. Right, I'm going for a bit of sweet sorbet. Hi Paula. Hi Pamela. Right, I think I'm going to go for the rose now. Stamp that in the middle. Doing a little bit of second generation around it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So I'm aiming it for the middle and then doing some around the edge. Might just roll it in the edge as well. Roll the edge through, because I want it to be dark on the edges. So kind of just rolling it. So what I'm doing is holding kind of loosely but firmly in the middle and just rolling it through the ink, so I'm not slicing my ink pad. Hi Dagmar, hi Janice. Ooh, I've not actually placed my order yet, it's in my basket. But yeah, I had a problem signing into the website today, but yeah, I managed to get through. It was a good sale though, good clearance rack. If anyone's local to me and wants to place an order, I am putting an order in tonight if you want to save on postage. Hi Rena. It was a hot mess in your sewing room. Oh. At 8:30, Fred asked if we were having dinner. Didn't he not know that you were doing a clearing activity, Jan? Your order from Sunday is coming tomorrow. Oh, how exciting, Shaz. Actually, mine said it was going to come today, but it didn't. Unless it's by the front door and I didn't realise it. There we go. Right, so to assemble, flowers assemble. I've got my hot glue gun all plugged in at the side here because I find it a little bit easier to use sometimes. I'm going to put a lid on my Tombow because this is like the secret weapon. Put the flower in my hand and I'm gonna, I'm wondering whether just to scrunch, actually do a scrunch. I've ended up using thicker cardstock than I really needed because I kind of grabbed this cardstock out of my scrap drawer. Now possibly embossing the paper might soften it all up for you a little bit. Give yourself a hand massage. Oh, actually, I've never used that end before, but that works. Just to soften the paper up. Oh, there is a delay at Tamworth, apparently. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw mine had got to Stamford La Hope, but okay, fair enough. So because our parcels in the UK actually come in from Germany, that our European warehouses in Germany, there are several points that it can kind of have an issue. So, right. So next layer, flirty flamingo layer. So this look is reminiscent of who used to cut out circles of fabric, and you had to always do it with man-made fibres. You couldn't do it with natural fibres. Then you would get a candle and you would singe the edges of the fabric and it would slightly roll up. Well, this is the kind of look that I'm kind of aiming for. So oh Judy, oh dear. Yeah, refresh it, try again. Where are you based? Oh, Shaz has got a hospital for another eye injection. Ouch, Shaz. Are you going to Shrewsbury then for that? Or Aberystwyth? All right, okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. It is a good workout for your fingers. It could be, Shaz, yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. You can check the UPS website. So who hasn't got Artistically Inked? It took me a few months. It came out one catalogue and it was so popular that I held off from buying it straight away. And then when I got it, I was like, wow, this is such a great stamp set. And I was looking on Pinterest for some ideas today for my card class. And some cards came up using this set. And I thought, oh my goodness, I really haven't actually used it to its full potential yet. Because I tend to use it to do some background stamping, but rarely I use it with the dies. And then I thought, oh, I can't be bothered to use the dies today. I'm going to cheat. So this is my cheat use of this stamp set. Right, so can you see where we're heading? All right, we've got these backgrounds and I want to stick a flower there. And then I also have some pre-cut leaves that I thought we'd do something dramatic with. So I may even get some black cardstock and have a bit of a border, maybe tear some off and do some grungy stuff with it. Right, so I'm going to use my hot glue gun, my trusty hot glue gun. The only reason I'm using this is because I find it quicker to use sometimes when I'm doing mixed media. Well, mixed media usually, but then also once the paper has been kind of scrunched up a bit, it is a bit harder to glue, I find, quickly. So I'm just going to use this. And I just need a little bit there. And a little bit there. Also, it's quite strong. Once it's bonded, I can then play with it a bit more to zhuzh up my flowers. So hi Lisa. I've heard. Oh yeah, I've heard the truck bundle not being available. Okay, one more to go. These are reminiscent of like little oysters. I'm getting an oyster vibe from these. Like little oyster shells. All right, so I want to stick those on there, but I also want some texture in here, I think. I've got some of that. Ooh, some of this. Put some of that on. Feeling like a bit of ripping coming on. Let's get a card base out. Hi Rose, welcome. What else could I put? I'm just pulling over my scrapbook bag. Just see what I've got in here. Oh, quite like that. Oyster, see ya to see ya oyster. Funny. We did creativity now, saw lots of great cards with the truck set. Oh, cool. Good. Hi Valerie. Oh, I didn't do so well at the store. Where I was located was really quiet, so nobody came. Nobody came by, but that was fine. I had a lovely time. I just sort of hung out and chatted to an old friend, and then I took my earrings round to a shop who's going to stock them. So it's all good. It's all right. And I needed to make the backdroppy thing, the frame, and the tags. I had to make those anyway. So it was super windy as well that day. I know I said I might chop that piece of this piece, but I've decided not to. I'm going to just embrace the line that's not done. It's fine, because it's kind of very textural, isn't it? So it's all good. Right. I'm going to make a little bunch of that. So this is a silicone mat that's Stampin' Upsell, and I find it particularly helpful when you're trying to control some kind of ribbon and stuff. So can you see I've just put a blob of hot glue there, and I'm going to fold over the mat, just rub that glue and wait for it to cool down. And then, ta-da! You have this like nifty handle then to be able to place your element where you want to. There we go. Now obviously when you put the glue, hot glue, it's going to melt it, so just do that quite quickly. I want to get some leaves. That's kind of wasted there, isn't it? I'll take that off. There we go. Stick that under there. Right, what about some... have I got any pink ribbon left? I've got some fresh freesia ribbon. Oh, I've got some black and white gingham ribbon. I'm afraid I'm a bit muddled. I don't know what's in stock, what's current and what's not current. Because right, I'm just going to do that little trick again with my just going to do that. I'll fold backwards and forwards. Silicone mat over again. Pop a blob of glue there. Hold it for a second. That's all right, chat. That's fine, Judy. You chat away. My vet's office called because there is a recall for the dog's heartworm meds. I couldn't locate them. I think they are in my Stampin' Up. What do you mean they're in your Stampin' Up? Is that a finished sentence, Judy? Yep. Just putting a little bit of glue there. A little bit there for this piece here. And I want that back onto the page. There we go. Ow, ow, ow. Caught it on my thumb there. Right, then a big blob. Ooh, no, not you. Big blob to stick down my flower. There we go. It's very 3D, obviously. Oh, my pink fingers. Oh, Jan, you're so right. I think they're in my drawer. I'll check them out in a sec. Oh, so cute. I like that. It's very modern. Very trendy. Right, let me see if I can find my pink fingers. Unless it's somewhere else. I think I must have put it somewhere else. Really safe, Jan. Oh, there it is. There we go. Got my pink finger. Right, let's do another one. Apologies, they're all going to kind of look a bit similar. Let's do another pinky one. This time, should I tear the top of it? Or the bottom? No, I'll do the top. And oh, should I go for... for a yellow card this time, I think. So we've got enough of this behind to put behind it. Yep, that works. Oh, is it a bit cool in Scotland today then, Janice? I've just realised the weird thing about wearing one of these is it feels like I've got a plaster on my finger. So I end up just using I sticking my finger out the way because it kind of like psychologically it feels like there's something wrong with it. But of course there's nothing wrong with it. I should just use the hand, like use my hand as normal. Weird. Weird. Needs a bit more of that. So the other thing that you can do is rather than looping is you can just tie yourself a bow. Like that. And then kind of like squish it all down. And again, if it's helpful, pop some glue over the edge like that. Squish it. Squish, 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 squish. Oh, you got out the... Oh, nice, Jan. Very nice indeed. Not sure about that one. Don't know where to go. Go there. Or whether put some more texture in the background. Need a glue stick. Oh, cute. Might just have to glue a little bit of that leaf down because this this is very likely to get damaged. So I'm just going to put a tiny amount of glue on the back there and then just hold it down gently and just hold it for a few seconds because you need to wait for that glue to cool so that it sticks. Right, I've just remembered I've got some of these enamel effects and I thought it would be nice to do some blobs. Although I've got this feeling this blob is just going to turn into one big blob. That's all right. I thought that might happen. Let's try doing it further apart. That's it. Just needs a bit of practice so that you can be in control of the nozzle there. So that's the red one. Thinking it'd be nice to have some of the silver. Oh, I was going to see if this stuff is good for sticking the sequins. Where are my sequins? I don't even know if these are current anymore. Anyway, most crafters have got a bit of sequinage in their craft kits, haven't they? So what I was thinking was, if I put a tiny blob of this, that'd be good for sticking sequins on. We will find out. Oh, it fell off. Ew, yeah. It's almost better than Tombow to use this, because when it dries, it's not going to dry icky. Because the danger with using Tombow to stick your sequins down with is that when if it squeezes out, you end up with a bit of an icky mess. So it kind of makes sense really to use this stuff. I haven't anymore because I took it all to the charity shops. Well, if you weren't using them, that's fair enough. But now you have lots of lovely space, don't you? There we go. Obviously, it's worth putting that aside for overnight to let the blobs dry. Oh, gonna sneeze. Excuse me. All right, let's have a look at this one. Oh, that one's stretched. I didn't want that to happen, really. Put some sequins on these ones. Just remembered I do actually have some pinky sequins. Oh, there, did I drop one? Oh, yeah, I dropped it. Right, come on. Flip the right way for me. And I think I might just pop some white blobs in as well, just to have a bit of variety. There we go, very stylish. Right, so that's the first two. What time are we on? Oh, right, well hopefully the next ones will come together a bit quicker. So I've got this one and this one. Oh, I've actually got made five flowers, so I might be able to fit two. No, it's too much. I think we'll just stick with the one. Right, quite like that. This time I think I'll do some white zhuzhi stuff. So I've got the, oh, nearly finished it. I can see the end of the, oh no, it's all come off. There we go. So I've got some of this lovely seam binding ribbon that we had last year. And this is great for this kind of thing, because it's already crinkled. Oh, hold on, let's have a think though. What should we do? I might tear top and bottom on this one. What are you asking about the starburst? Oh, the rays of light, yeah, the rays of light stamp, yeah. You would never know. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I feel like my nose is a bit runny now. Right. Little bit of that. And a bit of that. That'll do. Not going to overthink this one. I've already done it twice already, so I kind of know the score, where I'm heading with it. Cindy's wanting ice cream. Ooh, let's talk ice cream flavours. What are your favourite ice cream flavours, people? Right, I'll come back and put the embellishments on that one in a second. I'm just going to do, I just want to do some super duper grunging up, which I haven't done for a long time, with black ink. Actually, I'll just do it with, I think I might just do it with basic grey. Just going to pop some ink directly on. Do it back as well. So I'm just pulling back the card. I'm just going to put a little bit of ink. Anything chocolate. Ooh, pistachio. Yeah. This was a piece that I tore off the last one. Just going to trim it down because I'm just going to slip it behind here. Got a bit of pink left here as well. Oh, hello, bug. I think it's because I've left my door open and it's just starting to get dark now. Let's shut that door. Oh yes, Judy, I know what you mean. Yeah, they do that in ice cream places. Yeah, there's an ice cream stand we love going to whenever we go to Aberystwyth. It's on the pier, and they usually have a mixed tub. I think my husband usually gets it. My kids, yeah, they like mint choc chip. What else do they like? Sometimes I really fancy rum and raisin. What's something else black? Oh, I've got a little bit of this tiny black sequins left from years ago. Did anyone used to have this stuff? So cool. just going to put the tiniest blob of glue there to catch this. There we go. You know what I need to do? Very lightly. Interestingly, I was looking at my daughter's artwork today, and she put a dark outline around a figure that she'd drawn, a face, and I said, oh, that's very trendy, because it's quite on trend now to do dark outlines on artwork. And I've just realised that, yeah, that's exactly what I've done here. I've put these dark outlines. It was kind of quite trendy a few years ago in card making world. It seems to have kind of like re-emerged as something that you can do. So I quite like that. I'm almost wondering how I can faux do it now with a pen. What have I got here? Dark basic black. I'm just going to fake it here, you know. I know this might seem a bit scary, but I'm just going to do it. Oh, the other day we went to, did I tell you guys we went to see the film Dune at a friend's house? He has this massive like drop down screen. This is the same friend that I told you about, that he made us beef bourguignon and vanilla ice cream. And I think I told you before, this is where we went and had, he put amaretto, a spoonful of amaretto over the ice cream. I did that again. He'd also made some raspberry sauce. So, oh, that's so good. Yeah, we really enjoyed watching. We watched the new version of Dune. And it was really nice to see it on the big screen and big loudspeakers and sort of cinema experience, but at home, you know. I should have done this before I stuck it down, but never mind. I prefer it now. Right, I have got left over some of this. I'll just stick these under. Go. Can you do it with Baileys? Oh yeah, sure you can. Yeah. I mean, obviously you've got to like amaretto, so if you don't like amaretto, don't put it on your ice cream. But yeah, oh, definitely. Baileys, Kahlua. Oh, I wonder what peach schnapps would be like. Peach Melba, half a peach with a scoop of vanilla ice cream topped with raspberry sauce. And peach schnapps, Janine. Right, now for this one, I'm going to go with the black dots. Actually, I've had no idea. I'll do that in a second though. Right, so dark black. Well, it's not dark black. It's kind of like a gunmetal colour, really. It says black on the packet, but it's not really. Just going to do some little small ones to put some sequins on in a minute. Oh, got some pink sequinage. These were left over from last year. I'm just going to have to keep using them because I've got so many of them. Oh, these have got little pearls as well. Be interesting to see how well they stick on. Malibu rum for a tropical flavour. Ooh. Ew, I think I'll use the white one. What's that one? Oh, no, that's silver. That's okay. I'm just going to do a little. Put on there. Just some tiny weeny ones. I want them to look like little dewdrops. There we go. Thank you, Holly. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. Bit of smearing. What do I smear with? There we go, that'll do. I just felt the yellow was a bit too boring. There we go. And then I wonder if I can put some sequins straight into there while it's still wet. It might ping off in the morning, but anyway, we'll see. Also, those might ping off in the morning. Oh, I need a caught that back. Oh, right. Okay, I think I'm done. I'll put these sequins away before they fall somewhere. Put these away. And there's me who gets excited when I pour a bit of fresh cream on my ice cream. Oh, that is luxurious. Or they could just make ice cream out of cream. Which is what my kids were doing last week. The other week they made lemon ice cream twice. Because I think they realised how easy it was. So, Right, so I know I'm going to talk about this one and then I'll bring the other ones on because I'm a bit nervous to move them. So this one I did the extra kind of put in black around and dark colours around the edges of everything, and I think it just makes it look really funky and it makes it stand out a bit more. So the high contrast, I think, of the black just works super well on there. Just super fun and a bit grungy. Not your run-of-the-mill cards. Oh, Janine, I will send you the recipe. We call it on a spoon. Well, I do anyway. Just look up lemon ice cream recipe, Nigella Lawson. It's so easy. Right, there's that one. I think because these stripes are darker, I didn't feel the need to do the extra putting on of the edges and stuff. Now, the only thing is I do want to do now, I want to put some yellow embellishments on. Because we've got this yellow border, I'd like to put something yellowy as an embellishment. Yeah, just go Nigella Lawson lemon ice cream recipe. Basically, you whip double cream until it makes soft peaks, and you make a mixture of, you need 3 lemons, you get the rind of, you scrape the rind of 2 and the juice of 3, and you mix it with, I think you guys call it confectionery sugar, we call it icing sugar, the powdered sugar. And then you I think when you whip up the cream, you put a little bit of iced water, and then you just mix the whole lot together, and you put it in a tub in your freezer, and you just leave it. You do not need to keep stirring it because you've already whipped the cream, and it works so well. So, ooh, I've just spotted I've got some black sequins. That might be fun. Just use these up. I've had these for ages. Like, I've had these so long that they're actually not even on the proper. Like, what is these? What are these? Put that one there. Random, but it's fine. I'm sure you've all got a basket full somewhere of sequins and things to use up. Ooh, look, that's some nice little, this is the pineapple punch ones from way back when. That's better. See, the yellow sort of just pulls in. You've got that little strip of yellow there, so just having the yellow detail just pulls that in. When I whip the cream, I put honey in it. Ooh, yum. Yes, I joked about that, Cindy, when we were at our friends and had he made vanilla ice cream with choc chips in. But I think he was a bit disappointed with the way the chocolate tasted once it was in the ice cream, because of course once you freeze food, sorry, I'll rephrase that. When you eat cold food, your taste buds don't pick up so much on the flavour, so you have to, that's why you have to put so much sugar in cream or ice cream to make it work, because your taste buds don't pick up on it. That's why if you've ever had eaten melted ice cream, it always tastes super sweet, and that's because it is. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Bug out of the way. Right, I shall put this in order of how I made them, and then you can let me know which one's your favourite. So I've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. I think I might just go and unplug my glue gun because I don't need that anymore. Make sure I plug the right thing. There we go. So I used up some previously stamped One Sheet Wonders. I used the tree rings dies to cut out a whole heap of basically they're wiggly circles. Wiggly circles, that's what I call this one. And then stamped with artistically inked to get that really gorgeous textural kind of flower. And so I did that with 3 pinks. I did that with the Bubble Bath, Flirty Flamingo, Sweet Sorbet. Then I stamped the Ray of Light stamp over the top of previously stamped One Sheet Wonders. So obviously I didn't do that tonight. That was just stuff I've had in my stash. Oh, hope it goes well for you tomorrow, Shaz. So I used Smoky Slate, Pebbled Path and Basic Grey just to kind of see what was what. So that was the Pebbled Path, that's Basic Grey, and those 2 are Smoky Slate. So you can let me know which one you prefer. They've all got their own kind of quality to them, so I can't really say that I prefer one over the other. But Pebbled Path has definitely got a slightly more brown tinge than the Basic Grey. So, have I got classes coming up? Hi, Jan. I do. And actually, you may like, if you're free, I've got the Shabby Chic one coming up on the, is it the 18th of July? Let me just double check. I'm getting my diary. Tuesday the 18th. I've got plenty of space for that. So on Tuesday the 18th, I've got the Shabby Chic class, Jan. And then on the Friday the 21st of July, I've got what I'm calling the Re-Inker and Water class. Well, I'm calling it the water class, but it's basically 2 classes that I used to teach kind of amalgamated. So it's all about kind of like spritzing and using water and ink to create nice backgrounds and fun techniques with them. So that is on the 18th. That was a bit messy, so just make sure you have lots of towels and stuff for that one, and you do need spritzers for that. Thank you, Janice. Yeah, I think they're fun, and lush is a good word for them. And it's quite nice just to do something a bit, I don't know what the word is, grungy and textural, not really over worry about it. Thank you, Jan. Yes, please do email me. Thank you. Yeah, if anyone wants to get onto those classes, or if you've forgotten what I said they were, just email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. And I'm about to go and place an order. So if any of my local ladies still want anything, please let me know very, 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 very quickly, because I'm about to place a little order. So there we go. I'm hoping that everything is still in my basket that I put in there earlier. Just seeing if the website will load now. Ooh. Oh, yes. No, I think I'm... Yeah, no. Hold on. No, I need to just do something, see if it's still all still in my basket. I hope it all is, because there's a couple of things that... Oh, please be in my basket. Oh, yes. Oh, I think they are. Yeah, they are. Brilliant. Yeah, the Scotty Dog Punch a couple of people really wanted. Actually, I might just message. There's one person I need to message who may want something. All right, my darlings. Lovely to see you. Take care for now. And please, of course, email me if you've got any questions about what you've seen me create with, and if you've got questions about ordering, please, I'd rather you contact me and ask, rather than, you know, maybe make a mistake or do something that you'll regret later on, if that makes sense. I'm here to help, so please let me know. And if you, of course, if you want a catalogue, please let me know as well, because I'm happy to send those out. Lots of love. You're going to be dreaming of ice cream.